Yo, what is up guys, it's Hycross, and in this video I am super excited to be reviewing the brand new NuPhy Halo65 HE gaming keyboard. NuPhy reached out to me not too long ago and asked if I wanted to review their brand new gaming keyboard that's going to be released November 5th. Now if you guys are watching this video, that means that this keyboard is currently released because hopefully I'm getting this video out on November 5th, but if it is pushed a little bit later, I do apologize, but nevertheless, it is currently out now. If you guys want to check it out, all the links will be down in the description down below. So yeah, the NuPhy Halo65 HE is a magnetic switch keyboard that features a stunning waistline Halo-like design. And just look at this keyboard. It looks absolutely stunning compared to a lot of the keyboards that I typically review. A lot of the keyboards that I review are strictly like gaming keyboards. They don't really look into the aesthetic side of things, especially like the Apex Pro Mini. It just kind of looks like a standard gaming keyboard. There's nothing special about it, but it offers great performance. The amazing thing with the NuPhy Halo65 HE is that it offers incredible performance, literally like insane performance. It also looks and sounds amazing. I'm very impressed by this keyboard so far, and I'll get into talking about everything in just a second. Before we hop into the video and all the specifics with this keyboard, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more reviews like this. I really do enjoy making review videos, and I want to keep making them. They're one of my favorite things to do, and I'm very passionate about making them. So yeah, with all that said, let's hop right into the video. So to begin, just talking about some standout features with the NuPhy Halo65 HE. Besides the amazing aesthetic look, it also has an 8K hertz polling rate, which is absolutely insane. Most keyboards nowadays are around 1K hertz polling rate, so to have 8K hertz polling, that is absolutely incredible. You're getting some great performance there. It also has low latency of 0.3 ms. It has 0.02 millimeter rapid trigger sensitivity, and it has an actuation range of 0.1 to 4.0 millimeters. So all those specs straight off the bat are absolutely incredible. Like, that honestly shocked me when they reached out and said that this keyboard had all of those things. I was like, I gotta test this out. I gotta try it. I gotta see how it feels, how it performs, and I'm shocked. Like, this thing is a beast. So yeah, I'll get into the software and everything in a second. But yeah, first off, I just kind of want to quickly explain what comes in the box and just kind of talk about the keyboard itself, the aesthetics, everything there. So straight out the box, obviously you're going to get this stunning keyboard. They also decided to send me out a two-tone wrist rest, which I find is just a really nice touch. Thank you so much, NuPhy, for sending this out along with the keyboard. And on top of that, they actually just sent some fun keycaps, just standard keycaps that I could like play around and switch my keycaps out on this keyboard. So thank you again, NuPhy, for sending those out. That's very cool. But just look how cool this two-tone wrist rest is. It's kind of made of like this acrylic material. I just really like it. It's super heavy, like just letting you guys know it is very heavy. This is the definition of quality, guys. Like, this shows that NuPhy cares about their products. It says Hall effect down there, as you guys can see. It's just really cool. It gives a really cool effect, and it just shows such high quality. It says NuPhy Studio in the bottom corner there. So just looks very nice. I'm going to actually unplug the keyboard real quick just to show you guys everything there. So I absolutely love this layout. This is personally my favorite keyboard layout after trying out everything. True TKLs, true 60% boards. I'm absolutely in love with this keyboard. Having dedicated arrow buttons is a must for me, especially when buffering through YouTube videos. You know, if like my professor's talking too much, I could quickly like buffer through. Absolutely love that there. And I really like the delete, like a dedicated delete button, home, page up, page down, stuff like that. I just absolutely love the layout of this keyboard. Showing you guys kind of the back. I love the grooves. Everything looks really sick there. Here's the back, just kind of showing you guys like what everything looks like. I love how this keyboard has dedicated feet as well. Some keyboards do not have any feet, and personally, say I'm typing an essay or something, because I typically work down here, I do my schoolwork down here, and I type a lot, and I don't like to type with the keyboard completely flat on my desk. I like to switch up the legs or the feet and then type on that just to give it some extra height. But yeah, I absolutely love that they decided to add some dedicated feet there. It's absolutely amazing. And another thing I want to quickly show you guys, first of all, it is USB Type-C. We absolutely love USB Type-C. Like, that is the best thing ever. And on top of that, you guys might see this little switch here. And this switch, if it's switched all the way to the other side, that is for Mac users. If it's switched in the middle, that is for Windows users. And if it's switched to where it's at right now, that is the gaming mode. And I keep mine at the gaming mode. Now let's talk about what a lot of you guys really care about, and that is the sound test. How does this keyboard sound? How does it sound compared to a lot of the other keyboards that I've tried? Well, I'm going to give a little sound test here and just kind of let it speak for itself. So yeah, I kind of just let it speak for itself. This keyboard is, no joke, one of the best sounding keyboards I've ever owned, if not the best sounding keyboard I have ever owned. To directly compare it, the closest sounding wise would be the Melgeek Made 68 Pro, which is actually the most recent keyboard that I reviewed, and it's on my channel right now. You guys actually love that. You blew that video up. It's got like close to 8,000 views on that right now. So if you guys want to check that one out, I'll also have it linked down in the description below. That keyboard sounded incredible, but this keyboard just has like that added thockiness that I absolutely love. And it sounds a lot similar to the Wooting 60HE actually, with L45 switches. That's the closest I can determine, like with the feel and the sound combo. It honestly sounds very, very similar to that. Now let's get into the performance. How did this keyboard perform in Fortnite? How did it perform in game? What are my thoughts on that? So what you guys are currently watching in the background is actually footage, just me hopping into a pub game, no warm up at all, just me playing around with this keyboard, and it honestly felt so natural right away. I was cooking that game. I got the win. The one thing that I noticed, and I don't know if this is a placebo effect with like the 8K hertz polling, but everything felt very, very snappy when using this keyboard. My builds felt like they were placing faster. Everything just felt like they were placing just a lot smoother, and just everything was snapping. And I don't know how to explain that, but that was really what I was kind of experiencing, and I find that very, very interesting, especially since I've been so used to the Apex Pro Mini. I thought that offered some really great performance, but I don't know, this just feels like another level. When I was playing, it just felt very, very smooth, very fast, instantaneous, so very cool there. If I had to nitpick about very, very small things, the only thing I would nitpick about is typically with keyboards that sound this good, that means that they are lubed very well, and in turn, that is going to cause some finger fatigue. And that did happen to me a little bit. That is typically why I end up going with lighter switches, such as swapping out my Wooting 60HE from the L60s to the L45s. So I typically do like keyboards that won't make my fingers tired, especially since I play like 2 to 3 hours at a time on stream. And I played a couple games and my fingers started to get a little bit tired, especially when constantly spamming your edit key. This keyboard is not light in the slightest, and actually the weight of this keyboard is insanely heavy, arguably the heaviest keyboard that I've owned. It has an insane amount of weight to it, but the keys themselves also require a good bit of force to press them down. So I just kind of want to make that very clear. If you guys do not like finger fatigue, or you know your fingers get very tired very fast, then this keyboard might not be the one for you. But honestly, I didn't notice it affecting me that much. It was just towards the end. I played for about 2 hours, and towards the end, my fingers got a little bit tired. So I just wanted to quickly mention that there. Other than that, literally like no issues whatsoever. I'm insanely impressed with this keyboard. It's crazy shocking, honestly. And the next thing I want to show you guys is actually the software. So I'll put up a clip right now. Basically, I tried looking up the software online at first and could not find it, because in the quick start guide, there's nothing that talks about software whatsoever. And as of recording this video, this keyboard's not released yet, so I'm assuming they just haven't put it out there. But I basically reached out to the company NuPhy, and they actually sent me the link with the software. I'm going to actually email them and see if I'm allowed to link the software in the description of the video, just for your guys' sake. But yeah, if you follow the software, as you guys can see on the screen, it takes you through a bunch of steps. And what I find really cool is that you can actually calibrate your keyboard, and all you have to do is just type on every single one of your keys on your keyboard once, and then do it one more time. And that calibrates your keyboard, and it sets it at what it thinks your actuation should be. Personally, I set my actuation all the way down to 0.1. That's just my personal preference, especially for games like Fortnite. You want the quickest possible response. And then also there's rapid trigger. You guys can play around with rapid trigger sensitivity. I tend to keep my rapid trigger sensitivity at just like the base standard, whatever it's set at. I don't like to play around with that because I find that it can sometimes mess me up just a little bit. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to mention that. The software though, there's a ton of things to play around with. Like, it's a very well developed software in my opinion. I really like it. I think they did a knockout job designing the software. Everything looks very, very clean, and it's very user friendly. So shout out NuPhy yet again for making a very user friendly software. I was playing around with it a lot, and everything is very, very nice. It also seems to be a web-based software, kind of like Final Mouse. If you guys know what Final Mouse is, their software is completely web-based, so everything you set in the software, there's no save button. It just automatically saves, and then you can just close out of it, and it's already there. So it doesn't take up space on your computer, which I really love that brands are starting to do that. NuPhy is definitely in the future of gaming. I hope more brands decide to do that. But yeah, web-based software is definitely the future in my opinion. All right, so to conclude this video, the NuPhy Halo65 HE will be listed at $89.95 for the magnetic coral switches, and NuPhy is actually doing something very cool. They're offering a special deal only during the pre-sale, which is that the Halo65 HE with magnetic Jade Pro switches will be offered at a special price of just $99.95. And considering that a box of 70 pieces of magnetic Jade Pro switches alone costs $56, that is a pretty solid deal. And also, boys, just letting you know, this keyboard does indeed have those magnetic Jade Pro switches, and I strongly recommend them. I'll quickly show you guys what they look like. I'll take off the escape key here. You can see it's just kind of a clear color, and it has that jade color in the back. So I think they're really, really cool, and they sound absolutely amazing, as you guys heard in the sound test. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that is the version that I have. However, they also have those magnetic coral switches that are offered for $10 cheaper as of right now. And I also want to make it clear that after the pre-sale ends, the price will return to normal for the version with the magnetic Jade Pro switches. So with all that said, do I recommend purchasing the NuPhy Halo65 HE? It is a resounding yes. Like, this keyboard is absolutely incredible. It blew me away in so many different ways. This keyboard has so much to offer for an amazing price. Like, I thought this keyboard was going to be in the 150s to close to $200. No, they're making it $100 to get such an amazing keyboard, just jam-packed with so many cool features. It sounds absolutely amazing. The quality of this keyboard is insane. So yeah, honestly, guys, like, I would strongly recommend picking this up. If you guys play Fortnite, I think you'll absolutely enjoy it. There is that slight nitpicky thing with me. If you guys have very sensitive fingers, or if you guys get finger fatigue very easily, this keyboard might not be the one for you. However, I think for the majority of people, you're going to have an enjoyable experience with this keyboard. And so I'll say this one more time, all the links will be down in the description if you guys are interested in checking this keyboard out and purchasing it. You guys can also use code HIGHCROSS to get 10% off your purchase using that discount code. So again, it's just HIGHCROSS, just spell my name, put it in the discount code section, and you guys can get 10% off your purchase. I'll make sure to put that in the description as well. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.